for the Enlightened Event Seminar Series, I'm going to be giving a one-day seminar in Ayurvedic cooking and nutrition and helping people to better understand how they can use food as medicine. So Hippocrates, well over 2,000 years ago, said, "Let food be your medicine." And sadly that message has been largely neglected in modern medicine. Whereas in Ayurveda, food is a central tool that we use to balance our health. So if we're feeling perhaps a bit depleted or anxious, we can use food that's more grounding, more nourishing. If we're feeling angry, frustrated, we can use food that will keep us more calm and cool. And if we're feeling stuck or a bit flat, we can use food that's stimulating. And in Ayurveda, we really acknowledge that there are these different body types and that food needs to be appropriate for our body type. We also listen to the seasons, so it's a very seasonal approach. We try and use food that's been grown locally, and we also listen to our intuition. In Ayurveda, the intuition is seen as a God-given gift, and it's something that we can really tune into and use to inform our food choices, rather than thinking that somehow the information's out there somewhere. We need just to Google it or read the latest scientific journal. Ayurveda says that actually we have a lot of wisdom in our bodies, and we actually just listen here, we can start to make really informed choices about what's going to be better for our health and help us to keep more balanced and well nourished. So in the seminar series, we're going to be looking at food and its different qualities, how we can improve the quality of our nutrition. When I talk about nutrition, I'm talking about the actual how we break the food down, how we assimilate it, how we absorb it into our system. And Ayurveda has a very powerful metaphor for understanding that, and that's called the Agni. So Agni in Sanskrit means fire, and it refers to our digestive capacity. It's our capacity to draw nourishment from the food. In this day and age, we often hear about people with food allergies, chronic digestive problems, and yet they seem to have these wonderful diets. And so Ayurveda says, well, okay, we need to look at their constitution, we need to be mindful of the season, but we also need to look at their Agni and how we can improve that so they can actually get that energy and vitality from their food. During the seminar, we're also going to look at the role of kitchen herbs such as turmeric and ginger, which have been used in India for thousands of years and indeed in other continents as well. They have names in Sanskrit, and they can really make a difference in improving our digestion. So in terms of those people who might think about attending, I would say anybody who's interested in having better energy levels, improving their vitality, people who've had health issues, might be minor or more significant, particularly digestive problems, things like food allergies, chronic constipation, or even moving further down the track to more serious illnesses like inflammatory bowel disease, diverticulitis. I think they would be naturally very interested in the topics that we'll be discussing. And I would say that the seminar also has a very practical element to it. I will be giving you very simple recipes that you can take home, things that can be prepared in a short period of time, that are going to be very easy to digest, appropriate, as I mentioned before, for the season, that you can take home and use with your family. Other people that I would recommend the seminar for would be healthcare practitioners of all kinds, from doctors right through to complementary healthcare practitioners who are looking to utilise a truly holistic and ancient paradigm of healing, which is basically what Ayurveda is. And they can incorporate the work that they do in this more global, more holistic paradigm. So my intention with the seminar on Ayurvedic cooking and digestion is to make it practical so that you go away from the day with a changed awareness, an awareness of how you can balance your health, your mind, body, spirit health through food, through drink, through how you eat, your choices around the kind of food that you're eating, even going down to where you buy it from, how it's grown, those kinds of things. And really to give you some practical tips that you can take away, might be some recipes, simple things that you can do to make yourself feel better through lifestyle and diet.